Loving Sairam to everyone, and I'm thrilled to be joining you from Prashanti Nilayam. I'm feeling like I'm on top of the world because literally I am on the most beautiful mountain top of Prashanti Nilayam. To my right is the lovely 65 feet legendary structure of Lord Hanuman. And here is the grand Sri SSSIHL Sai Hillview Stadium, the stadium where every year on January 11th, the students of Bhagwan's educational institutions perform such spectacular feats. Talking about the sports meet, talking about what Hanuman teaches us, and talking about the master unparalleled that we have. Let me begin with a story. So there was this student who joined the Prashanti Nilayam campus, and like it happens with so many of us, first look at Bhagwan and he fell in love with him. He connected with him so much that all he wanted was more opportunities, more chances of divine proximity, and he figured how can he get close to Bhagwan? And he thought he's not so much into music, he cannot draw, he cannot dance, he cannot paint, and he thought only thing he can do is excel in sports. And he talked with some seniors. They said if you win cups, if you win medals, then you can get the chance to receive those medals from Bhagwan's divine hand. So he thought, let me get into it in full gusto. So even before other students started preparing, 3-4 months prior to that, he started practicing in the field, doing his morning exercises, jogging and so on. And the sports meet, sports and cultural events started. And to everyone's surprise and his efforts being paid off, in the 3 events that he participated, he won the first prize. So he had already sort of become a sensation in the hostel. Like 3 events, he had won the winner's cup, and he was going into the 4th event, and he thought he will get into high jump. But the sports teacher told him, you know, your height is not all that great. So what would be better for you is to try shot put, because you have a good build, you have good throw, good energy. He said, okay, fine, if this is what the sports instructor is advising me, I'll go for it. So he had never ever practiced shot put, he had never ever participated in shot put. But on the day of the event, he just went straight to the competition, took that huge metal ball, heavy metal ball. He just looked at Hanuman standing in the ground. He just sent a heartfelt prayer to Bhagwan, Swami, I have never done this before, but all I want is this opportunity from you. Please be with me. And he took that shot put and he flung it with so much gusto. You cannot believe it. He broke the school record. He literally broke the school record. And imagine the way all the students applauded. He had already become a star in the hostel. Now he was like, wow, what a guy. 4 competitions and he has won 4 gold medals, and he was going to become the athletic champion. It was written on the wall. There was the 5th competition, and he knew that he is going to be that guy who is going to be a trailblazer, because he is going to get 5 cups, 5 winner cups, because the next event was long jump, and long jump was like a walk in the park for him. He had done it all his life, and whenever he had participated in long jump, he always got the first prize, and so that did not need any practice. So he went into the long jump with absolute confidence, and everybody was cheering for him. Come on, come on, come on. And he was going to be one of those exceptional students in the history of SSSIHL educational institutions in the campus who has won 5 first medals. So he went into the long jump thinking this is just going to happen. He could not really wait to see the adulation of everyone. So he jumped, and the referee said, oh, I'm sorry, that was a foul. You didn't do it well. And he said, really? Me and foul jump? Cannot be. Okay, okay, it happens sometimes. So we have one more attempt. So he did the second attempt, and everybody was waiting for him, and come on, set that record. And he jumped He leaped. And the referee said, I'm really sorry. It's again a foul jump. I said, what? How can it ever be? I have done this all my life. I know I can just do it. How can it be foul? And then one more attempt, and he said, okay, sometimes things happen, it doesn't matter. I know I can do it. I mean, this is my forte. This is what I have always excelled. Said, okay, fine, no problem. This time I'm going to crack it. Nothing can stop me now. And so he went into it, and he jumped, gave it his best. Everybody was cheering. The only person who was silent again was the referee. I am so sorry again. Again, it was a faulty jump. And that sent him out of that competition. He was disqualified. He couldn't believe this had happened. Even like shot put, which he thought he has never tried, he just casually threw and he won the first prize. This is what he has done every time in every competition. And he failed miserably in a thing like this. And he couldn't understand. He felt there is something seriously going wrong. There is something that I really need to reorient myself. And he kept thinking that took him onto a journey of deep introspection. And I remember him telling me, brother, I know why what happened. When I took the shot put, I looked at Bhagwan, I looked at Hanuman, and I said, I am nothing. You are the master. And just see how he lifted me. If we say, I am nothing, you are the master, we will see how God will lift us. But if we think, I know everything, I am the master, I have the confidence, then we will see how life will trick us. If we say, I am nothing, I am nobody, you are everything, you are the master, you are the source, then we will see how God will lift us. If we say, I know everything, I have got it, I have got the knowledge, I have got the talent, I have got the skill, I am the master, then we will see how life will trick us. And trick us in a way that we will never ever forget. And our master always is interested in only one aspect of our growth, not in our intellectual growth, not in our financial growth, not in our social circle growth. He is only interested in one growth, our spiritual growth. And for that, whatever is needed, he will do it. If he has to bring down your reputation for that, he will do it, because he is only interested, how much have you grown internally? Once a student asked Bhagavan, Swami, what is the best relationship that I can establish with you, that I should foster, that I should cultivate? Because this student had the opportunity to serve Bhagavan at close quarters, and now he was leaving because he was completing his MBA. He thought he would not have this opportunity of this close proximity again. He wanted to establish something so that he can feel Swami's presence, he can feel that connection. He told Swami, tell me what is the best relationship that I should develop so that I am always connected. And Swami said, if you want a relationship with me that lasts not just this lifetime but lifetimes together, if you want a relationship where you can experience my presence, my grace, my protection all the time for all the lives even that you're going to take, then treat me as your Guru. Make me your Sadguru, and you be a steadfast disciple. Be an obedient pupil. A mother can foster our body, to some extent our mind, but a Guru will foster our body, mind, and our soul. A father can be there when we need him, can provide for us. Sometimes he can be there, sometimes he may not be there. Sometimes he can provide for us what we want, sometimes he may not be able to provide for us what we want. But when you have Guru as your father, he will be there at all times, no matter where you are, and he can provide you whatever you want, provided it is good for you. The worldly Guru you go to will listen to your past, will analyze your present, and redirect your future. But when you have God as your Guru, God will obliterate your past. He will remove everything that is unwanted from your past. He will brighten your present, and he will recreate your future. That only God can do. And we have that fantastic opportunity of establishing such a relationship with Bhagavan. And Guru Poornima is one event when we should make most of this opportunity, when we tell Swami, Swami, you are the master par excellence. You are the best person to guide me, to recreate me, Swami. I am nothing. I am nobody. There was this student who had a lot of past baggage. He had come from a different environment. So in the hostel, he was not able to adjust, and he was getting into a lot of unwanted acts. He was transgressing the discipline. In fact, it reached such an extent that if there was any act of indiscipline in the hostel, this boy would first go to the warden and say, this one I have not done. So that was the reputation that he had in the hostel. And as he was living in the hostel, one day, suddenly, there was a sense of emptiness, and he felt, why am I the way I am? Why can't I be like all the others? Why am I odd man out here? And he told Swami, I want to change. I want to turn a new leaf. I want to be like how you want me to be, but I need a sign. I need some grace. I need a signal from you. I need some confirmation from you. If I get that thing, I will become a new person. So what he did, he wrote a long letter to Swami. In that letter, he had written everything of his past, good, bad, everything, unmentionable things that he had done. Nobody knew in his life, everything he had put down. He wrote that long letter, and he was in Vrindavan then. Bhagavan was in Puttaparthi, so there's no way he could personally give that letter to Swami. So he took that letter, he just posted it, and he told Swami, Swami, if in some way, if you can let me know that you have read this letter, that this letter has reached you, that is enough for me. I, from that moment, will become a new person. So he sent that letter. 2-3 days passed, and there was nothing from Bhagavan. And he continued to lead the life how he was, like before. To his surprise, on the 3rd day, his father arrives in Vrindavan. He says, oh, Father, how come you're here? How come Dad surprise visit? And Dad said, yeah, I'm also surprised. And so, what's wrong with Dad? Why is he so upset about coming? He's coming to see me and he's so upset. So Dad said, I'm coming from Puttaparthi. I said, Dad, you're coming from Puttaparthi? Who says I'm coming from Puttaparthi? You're coming from Puttaparthi. What is the problem? Swami called me and gave me an interview. No, who says that Swami has given me an interview with disgust and irritation? Dad, Swami gave you an interview. Everybody is pining for an interview. What's wrong with you? Why are you so unhappy? Tell me what happened. What did Swami tell you? And Father says, Swami told me everything. Swami told me everything that you had written in the letter. And the moment The boy heard this. That is when it hit him like a ton of bricks. He realized why father was what he was, and he just could not control himself, because he felt, Swami, how could you have done that? That's when it struck him that, oh my God, Swami has revealed everything that I had written in that letter to my father. Swami, how could you do this? How could you betray me? With all confidence, with all trust, I wrote all that to you, asking for your blessing so that I can start a new life. And everything that I don't want anyone to know, I wrote to you. And out of all people, not even a friend or a teacher, you told all that to my father. How could you do it, Swami? And he felt so sad. He felt, Swami, you have just, I can't trust you anymore. You have betrayed me in a manner that I can never ever get over this. And then he thought, okay, anyway, Dad knows everything. He says, Dad, okay, what did Swami say? And father said, Swami told me that your son, does he know what to write in the letter? He is complaining about the rasam in the hostel. He's saying the rasam in the hostel is watery. Is this what someone writes in the letter? He's written in the letter that there is not enough salt in the dal. Are such silly things to be written in a letter? He's writing that the sambar does not have enough vegetables. What is wrong with him? If he has all these problems, he should go and talk to the warden. What is the need to write all this thing to me? Go and tell him. I've read everything that is written in the letter. Tell him to be careful. Go, you personally go and tell him that Swami knows everything. Swami has read everything. The moment father told this, the boy, it was like the Himalaya which had settled on his chest had just been taken off. He was so relaxed, so relieved. He told, okay, father, this is what Swami told, I wrote in the letter. Yes, Swami told all these silly things you write. Okay, father, he said, then no problem, father. Come, why don't you rest, we'll talk. We'll spend some time together. I'm so happy, father, you have come. You don't know what difference you have made to my life. And that is when he realized how fantastic this Swami is. How fantastic is this master. He orchestrated all this plan just to let him know that he has read everything in the letter. He wanted a sign from the Guru, from the master. That master, I want all my past to be gone. I want my present to be brightened. I want to recreate a new future. I want your blessings. And Swami is telling, I have done exactly that. And just to confirm that I'm sending your father personally to you, just to let you know that you can start a new life. But of course, what you shared with me will always be with me. No one is ever going to know that. The connection that we have is one-to-one. There is never an occasion when there will be a breach of trust in this relationship. If there is any relationship that is foolproof for all times to come, and that will always work to your advantage, then it is this relationship between you and Swami. You and Swami, your divine preceptor. Swami says, while you can treat me as your guru, but do you know which is the relationship that I love the most? I love it when people tell me, Swami, you are my darling, you are my sweetheart, you are my life. But Swami wants to be as close to us as possible. He wants that we should cultivate that kind of relationship with Swami. So even as we treat him as a guru, we should treat him like a friend, like Arjuna treated Lord Krishna. We should tell Swami that you are my happiness. With you, my life is complete. Let this be our prayer to Swami. Swami, you are my guru, but at the same time, you are that guru with whom I have this such an endearing relationship. A guru whom I love the most, that I share everything. and I know that you will love me to no end. And I know that if I always place my head at your feet, my life will always be complete. साई चरण सुखदाई मन, साई बिना जीना क्या है, साई बिना जीना क्या है, साई चरण सुखदाई मन. Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity of being with you and contemplating on Bhagwan as our beloved Guru and sharing this with you from this beautiful hamlet, the divine abode of Prashantinilayam. Sai Ram.